You ready to eat some fucking tacos, bro? You ready to eat some fucking tacos, bro? Taco Tuesday! Taco Tuesday! Taco Tuesday! Taco Tuesday! Hey, don't want no.
What's going on, folks? You know what day it is. It is
Taco Tuesday.
I'm KC,
And I'm E.
and we are
Not Your Average Podcast.
Welcome. We
Hey,
are
guys.
in here.
We are. We're back.
There we go.
We missed last Tuesday.
There we
but
go.
We're back.
Yes. So, as you guys know, last week was Eva's birthday.
It
last
was.
Tuesday.
It was Wednesday.
I mean, yes. We're going to have a birthday celebration on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I meant to put the video on the freaking computer.
Oh, that would have been so dope.
You know what?
You're
We
going
can
to
still
do it. Yes. Last Wednesday was
Hey, Cherie, how you doing, girl?
Last Wednesday was my 46th birthday.
46.
46.
We
What
in
the
there, y'all.
fuck? Yeah.
We in there.
Where are we? Where are we?
We deep in life, man.
Yeah.
How many summers of that you got left?
I think I have if we go on this, let's say I got 46 more. I would say I got 46 more. But yeah, that's how we supposed to look at it, right? How many summers you got left?
Yeah.
So yeah, I turned 46 last Wednesday. Yeah, chick is good.
And Cherie says, I still refuse to believe that. 46 where? Exactly.
Thank you, boo.
Exactly. Crystal Wood says, we missed y'all. Happy belated birthday, auntie.
Thank you, baby.
Yeah.
So I had a good birthday.
Yeah, Eva is definitely loved in these streets.
I am. I really am, and I felt all the love last week too. So it was very, very sweet. It was good. It's good. You know, I'm not going over the top, obviously, until I hit the big one. You know, but yeah, it was good. It was
What's
a good
the
birthday.
big one?
5, O's and 5s.
Oh, I'm thinking like Elizabeth. It's the big one. Oh. I'm like, don't wait till then.
No.
We're gonna be lit at the funeral.
Yeah, I better be, man. So no,
Just pour a shot in her mouth.
that's what she like. That's horrible. That's horrible.
Yo, my funeral gonna be lit though.
Oh, I want mine to be. If y'all not drunk, it wasn't right.
Yeah, I want it to be a nice little roast. Definitely.
You love roast.
I want y'all to bring y'all. You know me. You know how I do. But
You love roast. So yeah, it was a great birthday. I am most definitely, feeling Leo season, and it was
in
good.
full effect.
Yeah, I celebrate all month, so I still have a few things that appointments and not appointments, but dates.
Appointments.
I said it as opposed. I have dates and stuff that people want to hang out. So I have a few more obligations, before the end of the month. But this is my birthday month. I turned 46. I've never been one to have a problem with my age. I do not have a problem with my age. I think
that's the only reason why I mess with her.
Yeah,
I know she don't care.
I don't care. I think
I know she wears that as a badge.
I do. I think it's a blessing to get older.
Yes.
So I don't. I've never ever have had a problem with my age. I say my age anytime you ask, I'll answer.
Right.
It's not a problem for me. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm very happy with where I'm at in my life, with my kids, with my dude.
My dude.
That's what I got. It's my dude.
With the homie.
Yeah. I mean, I call him my husband. That's my dude. So.
Crystal Wood says, if we have a roast, I need the carrots and potatoes with that drink.
KC love roast.
Crystal Wood says, because you don't age.
Oh, thank you, Paul.
So
So yeah, I did a little photo shoot for my birthday. I posted a couple of them on Instagram already, but I have tons more.
Yes. Yeah, she was looking sassy in the little photo shoot. I was like, okay then, E.
So, I try to change it up, so it's girly, it's feminine, it's cute. I like it. It's
Yes.
Yeah. Casey put together something really cute. You about to play it?
In a second.
It's so cute. It made my whole heart smile because I didn't know he had reached out to my friends. So, and most of my friends are not techie. So for him to ask for something and they actually did it, I am ridiculously proud of them. I am so proud of them because that is not their get down at all.
Right.
We don't even FaceTime. We're not even about the FaceTime. Me and my friends actually text or talk.
Right.
So I'm super proud of them. So yeah, it was a
Cherie says, I like August Leos because those July ones is still on the fence. Shout out to my son, July 29th.
I agree. Them August ones, we different.
Crystal Wood says, girly, feminine, sexy, fearless. Yeah.
Girl, give me all the verbs. All the verbs. Give me all the verbs. My niece just be pumping me up.
They're adjectives.
Were they adjectives? I thought adjectives help verbs. So which one's the verb?
Or maybe adverbs.
He gonna try to give me an English lesson.
I'm gonna correct her incorrectly.
Yeah. I'm like, well, to have an adjective, you need a verb. Like running is the verb. Quickly is the adjective.
There we go.
So you're running quickly.
Yes, that's an adverb.
No,
quickly.
Quickly is the adjective.
But I just said adjective. You said it helps. Adverb helps the verb. Hence
so
adverb.
Adjective. They both define a verb. Am I wrong? Am I incorrect?
We both could be wrong.
I'm like, am I wrong?
Wait, she says adjectives.
Yeah,
okay, so I was right the first time.
Right.
No, I said adjective.
You did say adjectives, but they're verbs.
And then you made me second guess myself.
You need a verb. I'm not an English teacher, but I remember the sentence.
Well, Cree says she's a former English teacher.
Oh, okay, so I just know a teacher would be like, running is the verb. Running quickly is I'm like, so the word describes the verb.
Oh, here we go. So Sharif says, so school started for a couple of my kids. Maybe you need to go back, Casey. Actually, I was right. Because Cree says adjectives describes nouns, y'all. Okay. And you are the noun that it was describing.
I was the noun. Okay.
Boom.
All right. You were right.
Boom.
You're right.
Anyway, Cherie.
He was right that time, girl. He don't always be right.
It's a rare occasion.
He don't always be right.
It's a rare occasion this day and age. Speaking of, why was that dude he was the voice of all those songs, those sitcom songs? They had the same dude every song.
It was his
step by step, day by day.
It was his season.
Where are they now? That's what I want to know.
Exactly.
Where is he now? Because he was popping in the 80s and 90s. And then Cherie said, I could have sworn you said verb. No, she said verb.
I said verb.
I corrected her with adjective.
Yeah, I did. I said verb. Thank
you. We supposed to be family. You're supposed to be here for me.
Girl, you have my back. I'm an August Leo. She loves me.
Cree says I'll be sending my invoice. She said, rewind the tape back. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure something out real quick.
He is. So
what did you do for your birthday?
I did quite a few different things. Yeah, I told you I celebrate all month.
I ain't mad at it. I tried to do that, but I only did 2 days.
No, I've done quite a few things. I end up having a photo dump because I haven't posted much of shit.
Right.
But I started off. My husband took me to a dessert. What the devil?
That was me. My bad.
My husband took me to a dessert restaurant in Melrose. It's called Better Than Sex.
Ooh.
And it's a dessert restaurant.
Is it though?
It's pretty fucking good.
She said, "Step it up."
It's pretty fucking good.
So what'd you have?
So all the drinks there have very flirty and sexy and perverted names.
Okay.
So and they're all like. Chocolate is the theme of a lot of the things, but not everything, but a lot. And they're all the food is sweet. It's just desserts, Okay. It's really a dessert bar. So the drinks.
Where is it at?
It's on Melrose.
Okay.
And it's called Better Than Sex. It's super sexy inside. It gives you more like a burlesque feel. Really sexy, super cute. Dim lighting. Tables are very intimate. You could fit 4 people at them, but they're very intimate. If it's just 2 of you, they'll sit you at a 2-table thing. So we had a really good time. I got free shots.
Of course.
Free shots always make me happy.
As you should.
If you know me, then you know. Free shots make me happy. So T and I did that. And then the next day, my sister took me to a winery. Now, I've been to like some hood wineries, but not a winery because driving
Describe a hood winery.
like San Antonio. Like I've been to like the hood wineries, but the wineries are so far.
San Antonio's the one in downtown?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to that one.
Yeah. So like if you go to like, don't get me wrong, the wine's fine there. Please don't think I'm dissing. I'm not. But if you go to like the ones in Temecula or Calabasas, they're so far, you'd be like, damn, I'm gonna be loaded. How am I gonna drive back home?
Right.
So I never go to the far ones because I'm loaded when I leave the winery. So my sister was like, oh, I'm gonna take you to the other ones. Your ass ain't never been. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. So I pull up at my sister's house, and my sister didn't order the stretch limo, a stretch like excursion or Hummer limo. I didn't know I knew we was going to the winery, but I didn't know we was going in that.
Right.
And my sister is 9 years older than me. So when I say my sister is prepared, you guys, my sister was prepared. So her and her friends came, and she had some of my close girlfriends was there. I was very happy to see them because I haven't seen them face to face. We talked, but I haven't seen them. So it's really good to see them because one of them lives really far out. So I'm excited. We get in the limo. My sister went in this goodie bag, y'all. My sister had a half a dozen of champagne. She had a couple of bottles of Ciroc. She had some Don Julio. Mind you, it's 9 a.m. It is 9 o'clock in the morning. Okay? My sister then pulled out the gummies soaked in the vodka. My sister, I said, oh, you be ready. And she know her little sister be ready too.
Right.
So we was pouring them mimosas and popping them gummies. Shit, by the time I got to the winery, I was already tipsy. So yeah, I had a ball.
What kind of gummies were they?
She soaked them in vodka.
Sheesh. Yeah, that's love. That is love all the way.
We was fucking them gummies. My friend was like, she's like, these taste funny. I was like, bitch, it's alcohol. So we had a really good time. I had a really, really good time. It was so much fun. I was just surrounded by women that I love very, very much.
Oh, it's too big.
And I felt the women love me back. And it was just great. I had a really good time. And then what else have I done? I'm like, what else have I done? I went out because I have a lot of friends whose birthdays in August also, along with my birthday. So I hung out with one of my girlfriends this past Friday. We went to the Dime, which is like a little dive bar in LA, but it's super fun. The Dime is always a good
DJ
time.
Artistic spinning?
Yeah.
Nice. I love DJ Artistic, man.
Yeah. So that was a lot of fun.
And DJ Prince?
No,
he's there sometime. Okay.
Yeah, but he's the other DJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we went there. Then if you know me, then you know I did some hookah because you know I love hookah. Right. And so I got a couple of other things lined up. I've done some dinner dates, and so we'll see. It's not over.
Right. It ain't over.
It's not over. It's not over. I have a few things lined up that I have to do, that I'm gonna do with people that I love. So.
Right, that I have to.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do with people that I love. So yeah, it's been a good month. I have no complaints.
Good. That makes me happy.
Yeah, no complaints.
So yeah, this clip is too big to play.
You can't play it?
No.
It sucks. It's super cute.
I can make it smaller, but I don't want to do all that because I'm still trying to, control the show.
So it's okay.
In the comments.
But it's on our Instagram page.
Yes, if you guys go to Taco Tuesday 365 on Instagram, you can check it out. It's the last thing that was posted. Yeah. Even though it was a week ago.
Yeah, my birthday clip. It's super cute. And it really made my heart happy. And he got some really, really important people in my life, some of my closest friends and my nieces on there, and it was very sweet. So it made me really happy.
Taji says, "My sister in love is the best. Love you, Sam."
That's what her and my sister call it. They don't say love; they say love. That's their thing.
Birthday goals. I remember that, Cree. And then Spalanco says, "Greetings, blessed born month, Eva."
Thank you.
What's up, girl? Cherie Taylor had a question. She said, "What do y'all think of when you hear the word burlesque?" For me, it's dim lighting, fishnets, and legs.
That's about it. That's about right.
Yeah, I think dancing.
I think twirling.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't have a lot of burlesque.
Velvet.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of velvet in there.
Yeah, see? You see, I'm in my consulting bag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So it's a really cute place. If you guys are looking for something to do, you can go with your girlfriends or you can make it a cute date night. But Better Than Sex on Melrose is super cute.
I'm going to check it out.
It's a dessert bar. You're a foodie, so you would actually love it.
I'm a foodie and I'm single, so I'll go with myself.
You're a foodie. If you're, yeah. And everything with chocolate is amazing because it's milk chocolate. And I really love milk chocolate. And a lot of people don't serve milk chocolate. So it was really good.
King Gore says when he hears burlesque, he thinks of the movie Chicago.
That's
definitely.
About right. Yeah, most definitely.
That's all burlesque. Yeah.
The whole vibe of the place is very burlesque. It's super cute.
Nice.
Super cute. I'm going to let them know I gave them this plug.
I used to be a burlesque dancer.
Did you?
No, I'm kidding.
I was about to follow it up with something. See, I was about to come with you.
But isn't it wild that that's believable?
I've never seen a man do burlesque.
Tassels. Cree says tassels.
I like tassels.
Yeah, there are men that do burlesque, but they're usually like assisting. Like they'll have like the top hat and the suit,
but they kind of
they'll just like
grab them,
lift, like spin, and all that stuff. Like,
but since we are giving out plugs, we got to give a plug out to somebody that Casey and I both know, and that would be Cree. She has her event coming up.
Oh yeah.
So let me give
Speaking
that
of
shout
burlesque.
Out. Yeah, that's what made me say it. So let me get that shout out real quick.
If y'all trying to get nice and sexy, get your sexy on, you know what I'm saying, in a comfortable environment where there's no judgment. All levels are welcome. So she is having a
pop-up stilettos, cocktails, and dance class.
Yeah, called Sip and Grind.
On August 20th from 7:30 to 9 o'clock. And the location is in Gardena, California. 21 and plus, all levels welcome.
Mm-hmm.
And she said knee pads are highly recommended because you ladies gonna be on your knee.
Yeah, and definitely they're highly recommended because I saw the choreography. So you guys would definitely want some knee pads.
So
Cree is bringing some fire for you guys. Definitely. And like I said, it's all levels. So if you are super advanced, you'll definitely still be able to, you won't feel like
won't feel like you're not being as sexy as everybody else.
Yeah, she does a very good job of making sure that everyone is in their bag.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's called Sip and Grind.
Yes.
And you can follow her on Creative Liberty.
So that's CreativeLiberty. On Instagram.
Yes, and that way you guys can go to her link and you can register and enjoy her Sip and Grind that's coming up this weekend, August 20th.
We'll put the link on our Instagram too.
Yeah,
so
most definitely, and we'll post it in our story too. So yeah,
Melissa Mel says cannot wait.
We talking about burlesque. Of course, we have to give it up to the one person we know about to get out here and get her Sip and Grind on.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm not going to be there, of course.
No, I won't either, but I am excited for her.
Yeah. You're not going to go?
I'm not.
Girl!
I'm not.
At least a sip part.
I can sip. I like to sip.
But yeah.
So no, I'm super excited.
You know the owner of the studio too, right?
Jazz and I are good friends. So yeah, I'm very happy for her. I think it's a really dope idea, and I know she gonna kill it.
So as you see on the screen, folks, Creative Liberty. CreativeLiberty.
Yep.
Make sure you check her out, y'all.
Check her out, you guys. It's this Friday, right? The 20th is Friday, right?
No, is it this Friday?
I think so.
The 20th already?
Yeah, the 20th is this Friday. Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
It's this Friday. So go turn up this Friday.
Yo, August is almost gone, y'all.
2021 is almost gone.
That is wild.
2021 is actually almost gone.
Damn.
Crazy. Yep.
It's about to be September.
It is. And you know what's happening in September, right?
What's happening in September, Eva?
Our live podcast is happening in
September 3rd. No, 6th. See, I'm thinking about Melissa Mel's birthday celebration.
Right.
So that's, but anyway, go ahead.
September 6th, we are all confirmed. We will be at the Pattern Bar, downtown LA. We will be there from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. We're going to have a DJ. We got Tot Shots. If you don't know what Tot is Talk Old Tuesday shots. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be a really, really good time.
Pretty much tater tots. And we dip them in vodka, right?
Oh, Oh God.
Chris says he can come do a sip and sit.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Because if I keep sipping, I ain't gonna be grinding.
Whoa, they're all coming at the same time.
So yes, September 6th is our first live since 2019.
Yes.
So KC and I are very, very excited.
These comments are coming in like crazy. Jesus Christ.
Once again, it's going to be at the Pattern Bar downtown LA. KC will be creating a flyer. I will be creating an Eventbrite link. There is no cover to get in, but we want to monitor how many people are actually coming.
Yeah.
We want to make sure the bartender, if we need more than one bartender behind the bar or whatever. And our last live, it has not been since December 2019.
2019, y'all.
We had a great last live. Our last live
it was amazing.
So much fun. So we don't expect anything less for our first live in 2021. And we're super excited. And once again, it'll be September 6th at the Pattern Bar downtown LA.
I cannot wait. I'm so excited, y'all.
It's gonna be fun.
I love having you guys be a part of the actual show.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite parts is going out to the audience, going out to the crowd, and giving y'all the mic.
And you know who you get to go out to the crowd to this time? Who has never been to a live? My niece, Crystal.
Crystal's gonna be in town.
Yes, Crystal lives in Texas. For those who know, so I don't see Crystal all the time. So Crystal's coming home for Labor Day weekend, and we are having the live Labor Day weekend. September 6th is a Monday, just so people know. It is a 3-day weekend, and we're having it that Monday.
Labor Day.
It's Labor Day weekend, so just come turn up.
It's
with
Labor Day, period.
Well, it's actual Labor Day.
Yeah.
So come turn up with us.
Y'all ain't got nothing to do.
No, you really don't. So come have some fun.
Polanco says, I will be RSVPing as soon as that link comes out. It's on my calendar.
Thank you, boo.
If you guys have not been privy to any of our lives, just a little quick.
It's Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, so that's what you got to look forward to, guys. It's a great time. It's a great vibe. Drinks, food, and us. So yeah, we'll be dropping that link.
I have the link
as soon as possible.
Yeah,
there we go. Crystal says, KC, are you catering? No, I'll be doing everything else.
He will.
I'll actually be coming back to town that morning. So yeah, there'll definitely be no time for catering at all.
But the restaurant does have food.
And
the bar has food.
Their tacos are fire.
And their tacos are lit.
Like Eva and Haj went to
check it out.
We
did some recon.
And they get 2 thumbs up on their tacos.
Yeah, it's good. You won't be disappointed at all.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of fun. We're really excited.
Taji says the interaction and crowd participation is everything.
Thank you, sir.
Y'all commenting. Crystal says, whoop, whoop. Yes, I cannot wait. I'm so excited. As Polanco says, yes, Tahaji, it is. I love the energy. Cree says, the live event is a must. King Gore says, the Dudes Brewery managers. Oh, the Dudes is the place I showed you the other day.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Brewery manager said he'd be down to let you guys host the show upstairs too.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Crystal Wood says y'all usually have a theme. Christmas, Halloween, we need a theme. LOL.
We'll get a theme. Okay.
Labor. So Eva and I will be wearing pregnancy bellies.
No. Hell no. I've done it twice. I know it. I'm done.
Taji says it's really dope in a dope spot. It's really a dope rope-a-dope.
It's really a dope.
Randall, what's up, Randall? He says, let's go.
Randall, you're going to be hearing from me because
yes.
I need you that day. This is me telling you, you're going to be hearing from me because I need you that day.
And Crystal Wood says, I'm bringing the crew. I'm real. What's with you and Haj?
It's a family thing. They like
I'm bringing the crew out.
They stutter text. They stutter text. They stutter text.
But
Yeah, they stutter text.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm definitely
it's gonna be
excited.
a lot of fun.
And I just missed y'all, man. Like it's been an intense year and a half.
A year and a half.
Yeah, almost 2.
Yeah, it's been a lot going on.
So, we had planned our last live for April of 2020 for my birthday, and it was going to be at the Cannabis Cafe. And, everything shut down the month before.
Yeah.
So, it's been a long time coming, y'all.
Yeah,
and I'm excited.
It's going to be a lot of fun. And the bar is super cute. Yeah.
It is. Yeah. It is. Randall says, we'll talk on Saturday.
Yes, we will.
Crystal Wood says, it's Apple, not me. Laughing at the damn typo. Well, it's Samsung for me.
I knew he was going to say that.
Oh, man. So how about we get into our show?
Yeah, let's go. Because we have not started it.
It's been like half an hour.
Yeah, we haven't started this
But we got a lot of exciting things going on,
We do. And they have to give me birthday love.
And we have more exciting things than we had show. So
we appreciate it. So let's get into the show. Where we're diving into first. We want to dive into Aaliyah's new stream coming out.
Everyone knows Aaliyah, rest in peace.
Most definitely.
She passed away in what year?
A long time ago. I said a long time ago. Let me get it. It was a while ago though.
Mm-hmm.
I was young.
Damn.
Shut up. 2001. August 25th. She passed away this month.
So I knew I was in high school.
I was a mom. I was a mom. I had a whole child.
Oh man.
So August 25th, 2001 is when she passed away. And this Friday, her 1 in a Million album will be released on streaming networks.
Yeah.
Oh, I like how you did that. Okay.
But yeah, so it's been a long battle with her estate and the label figuring out things, and they're finally going to release it. What allows them to release it now? What was the holdup this whole time?
I think they wanted to just make sure she got it was paid out correctly. Just so people understand how royalties and everything work when people get paid on streaming apps. It's change. It isn't a lot, but if you get millions of streams, then it adds up, obviously. So I think it was an issue with the money and who the money was going to.
And then back then, like Cree says, that was 20 years ago. Well, exactly. She passed away 20 years ago. Yeah. So when the album came out,
this album dropped.
Streaming wasn't a thing.
No, it wasn't
at all.
A thing.
You know what I'm saying?
I think back then, I'm not going to say it wasn't a thing. I think T used to download off of like Napster.
Yeah,
but it wasn't legal.
But they weren't making money off.
They wasn't making money off it. It was just a.
There was Napster, there was Morpheus, there was Kazaa.
So
or LimeWire.
So they had to make sure the money and everything was right. And her estate is really tight, like with everything. That's why it's very seldom they approve the movies that come out about her and everything. And the music was, you have her estate, the label, and so everybody wants to make sure obviously everybody wants to make sure they was all getting the cut.
Right.
That was more of what it was, the cut, because obviously her contracts didn't have strings in it because when she made the contracts for the music, streaming wasn't a thing. So they had to kind of renegotiate and figure all that out. Looks like they have. This was her biggest album that they'll be releasing. So I'm just happy they're releasing it. I was an Aaliyah fan back then. I'm an Aaliyah fan now.
Crystal Wood says, I was in middle school. I cried. I was so sad.
Yeah, it was horrible.
So you'll be hearing a lot of Aaliyah coming up.
And then you have to realize she's about to be introduced. Like my daughter, heard of her because of me. But if you have a lot of kids who've never heard her music before, and she was very young. So young people in this generation are still going to be able to relate to that type of music. Like one of my favorite songs on her album was 4-Page Letter.
Yeah.
That tells you how young I was. that song is funny as hell to me now, but I loved it back then. So you have young people who are going to be able to relate to whatever she was going through and she was singing about back in 2001. Because going through bullshit is going through bullshit, no matter what year it is. So she's going to be introduced to a whole new fan base.
It's like it's like the Versus effect. You know, like how a lot of people, a lot of young kids are being introduced to all these influential, artists and groups thanks to the Versus battles.
Right.
It's like breathing new life into.
Did you hear about the Versus battle where Damon Wayans wants to go against Dave Chappelle?
No, how would that work?
I don't know how you would do joke for joke. Like music, I get, but I'm not exactly sure how joke for joke would
just
work.
Not calling it a Versus.
I think it'd just be fun to watch.
Now, who said that? Was it Marlon?
Damon.
So so it's just like I would do it. It was just him just talking.
Yeah, it wasn't. Okay. Dave Chappelle didn't say it.
So Damon was just talking.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. It happens.
That's how things happen on the internet, though. Once you put it in the air and you have somebody, people grab it, people gravitate to it, people want to hear it. If I'm not mistaken, a few of the verses actually happened that way.
Yeah,
because people suggest something and then boom.
Yeah. Crystal Wood says, except that R. Kelly allegedly wrote that song. I'm not sure which song. Sheree Taylor says, I was a freshman in college. One of my most favorite and most recognized Halloween costumes was when I was Aaliyah. Tahaji says, maybe they could do a 10-minute each format.
The comedians? I'm not the comedians? Maybe. I mean, I don't know how a comic.
I don't know. They could just be talking. Just like how Charlemagne said that in a versus between Tekashi 6ix9ine and Eminem, Tekashi 6ix9ine will win. But that went big, and it was like, oh, Charlemagne's tripping, blah, 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 blah. But he said it on his podcast, trolling his co-host. Like, the conversation with him, just trolling his co-host, like, who was right next to him. He didn't mean that, but that little snippet came out. And
all they need is a sound bite.
Exactly.
Yeah, they take a sound bite and turn it into something.
Yeah.
Just like Damon Wayans. So I think he's hoping that sound bite turns into something. I'm not sure if it will, but I think he wants to.
Tekashi 6ix9ine and Eminem versus would not be, that would never happen because it'll be so pointless.
Marshall wouldn't do it.
Oh my God. He would like, why?
Yeah.
What is there for him?
I would hope he wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
So,
but speaking of estates and post-humorous, is it humorous?
Humanist?
Humanist?
Because there's no R.
After death albums.
Humanist.
Anderson .Paak got a new tattoo.
He did. He did.
It's just a script on his arm saying, when I'm gone, please don't release any posthumous albums or songs with my name attached. Those were just demos and never intended to be heard by the public. Hey, so if anybody got any questions afterwards, it's in ink.
Yeah,
he got it on his body.
He doesn't want it done.
Yeah.
But record labels still do it.
Mm-hmm.
Record labels do it because depending on who owns the masters and who owns the music, they can't.
Yeah.
They can still do it. That's why you hear so many of these artists saying, I own my own masters.
Mm-hmm.
But depending on if he owns all of his masters, or maybe he owns masters from a particular year back, and the record label own a particular year up, they can still do it.
Yeah.
It depends on who owns the music.
Yeah.
So you got to think about that. The English teacher came in.
Yeah, we got it, Creed. Thank you. I appreciate you, girl.
Thanks, Boo.
Let me try to get these coins. if we ask for them. He is doing work and sending me an invoice. Sheree Taylor says, and just because I remember the whole convo, Carla, my sister, made me her first WCW, her first Woman Crush Wednesday, using that picture. Oh, sweet. That is sweet. But yeah, like, I get it. I completely get it. Like, especially like when Pop Smoke's last album came out, I'm thinking like, how much of this like was for to be like supposed to be released. People go in the studio, they'll just like go off and just do anything. Just trying to get the stuff off. If it catches, it catches. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Right.
But they're all not winners, and nor do the artists believe they're winners.
No. Right.
They'll be there for hours just going off, and especially in the era where producers can punch in, which means like they'll just take something. So they will take a lyric. They'll take lyrics that you rapped and then place it into wherever they want to place it. Like, people just go in and just say whatever, you know what I'm saying? And it's not meant to be consumed by consumer ears.
Right.
So
I get what he's saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying if he doesn't own all of it, he really has no control over it.
But yeah, it's just disrespectful though.
Yeah, well, he's made it very blatant. He doesn't want it to happen.
Yeah.
So I think now it would be very disrespectful.
Chris says that's not a tattoo, that's a paragraph.
It was a paragraph.
I mean, it's right here on this. It's all on his arm.
Yeah, it was a paragraph. I agree. It was a paragraph.
But hey, you gotta make it plain and simple. No questions asked.
Exactly.
Like I don't want no confusion.
That's true.
No confusion whatsoever. All right, we are on this Aaliyah kick, and I'm sorry guys, I'm just gonna switch it up. but yeah, that's
what's been going on. That's our chips and dip.
So where do you want to go now?
I don't know.
So let's talk about these mask mandates that are the anti-mask mandates.
It's anti-mask.
Yeah. So, okay. Oh my gosh, I forgot what states they were now.
It's Texas and Louisiana.
Texas and Louisiana. All right. So the governors of Texas and Louisiana, Texas, Tejas, and Louisiana have made it illegal to have mask mandates. It's made it illegal to make you have, or to say you have to wear a mask to come into this, or come here, or go here, or partake in this event. Louisiana and Texas, where numbers are skyrocketing. Skyrocketing. I thought they were on a good wave because their governor canceled, what was it, the jazz festival in New Orleans this year?
New Orleans.
Yeah, because of the numbers. It's like, okay, you guys are on the right page. You guys are on the right track. But then to make mandates saying it's illegal to enforce masks on people, like, do y'all not want to get out of this? If you see that your vaccination numbers are way down, and you're like, I believe Louisiana is where they shut down their pediatric what's the word I'm looking for? Pediatric departments, whatever. Because
in the hospital,
yeah, because they don't have the space they needed for COVID patients. Like, if you guys see this, why are you going against what will help us get out of this?
Get out of it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you see people aren't getting vaccinated. Okay, cool. You can't force anybody to get that. Although there are ways that they're kind of swaying that. They're trying to swing that in a lot of places. But why take away the only other protection
that you have?
Yeah. You're not locking down. It's like, where do y'all want to?
I don't get it, because the governor in Texas just came out and said he tested positive for COVID, and he did get the COVID vaccine, but he still tested positive for COVID. Yet Texas is one of the states that's an anti-masker. So if you're not mandating the vaccine, which you shouldn't be mandating the vaccine, the least you can do is let people wear a mask.
Yeah.
But now you're saying you don't want people to even enforce that.
Right. King Gore said that's interesting because New Orleans Saints are supposed to be checking vax cards to get in the game. That's what I'm saying. It looks like they're doing right. You sure it's New Orleans?
I thought it was Louisiana. Yeah. Well, let me check.
Because if it is, I mean, I guess
Where's
the mayor.
My fact checker?
I guess the mayor could be, doing their own thing. But if it's illegal in the state.
Well, that is the governor.
Yeah. Let's check that.
I'm checking it.
Yeah.
I'm checking it.
It's one of those southern. It's Texas. Why can I not say Texas tonight? It's Texas. It's like from the
advocate
to the S
at Louisiana.
Is I'm having an issue with.
Say more than a mask mandate. Let me read it real quick, yeah. Let me read it real quick, yeah.
Cree says the governors of southern states are looking out for number one. When we eventually get out of this, they want to be popular with their base, aka morons.
Morons.
I mean, that's what Cree says, and I was raised in Florida. Honestly, Florida's so wild that if Florida wasn't part of the United States, we would not be able to fly there. Like, if Florida was not part of the United States, they would be a no-fly zone. We would not be able to go there right now. That's how outrageous they are handling this thing. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Florida has 32 32 million. 3.2 million people in it, right? And
well, it looks like Louisiana is not saying anti; they're saying they have a mask mandate.
Yeah, so I don't think it's Louisiana. I think it's a different state.
Oh, is that what you're saying?
That's what I was saying.
So who you want? Okay, that's fine.
Good night, guys. Good night. Night.
So sorry.
And we're drinking coffee, y'all.
Yes, I don't know alcohol.
Well, while Eva finds that, Cherie Taylor says Summerfest in Milwaukee is the biggest music festival in the country, I think. And they are requiring vaccination cards and negative tests within 2 days. The artists are the ones who want it. But can you blame them? No. I mean, I have tickets to 3 upcoming music festivals, and I definitely want to go, but I'm not gonna go if it's like too wild. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna have to eat those tickets, and that's fine with me. Like if numbers are
you're
crazy,
not gonna go?
if numbers are crazy, if they like don't have certain mandates, because if it's like Rolling Loud, I'm definitely not going. That shit gave me anxiety like crazy. Watching those videos of Rolling Loud.
Texas is definitely one of the states that's an anti-mask.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's Texas, but I can't find the other state. But it's 2.
Yeah, it is.
It is 2. So let me find them.
Espelanco says, I heard about possible booster 8 months after the second shot.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I know people that have gotten they just got the boost. I know 2 people that just got the booster shot today. So yeah, it's a thing. It's definitely a thing. Cree Armstead says, laugh my ass off. That's so true. They're so backwards talking about Florida. Cherie Taylor says, of course, Texas is.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, what? Like, you guys see what's happening, right? Like, there's no way that, I'm talking to Texas now. There's no way that you can see what you're doing and see how, and think that that's helping at all, helping us get to our end goal.
But the governor,
at all.
The governor of Texas he has COVID.
Yeah. The governor of Texas got COVID.
Yeah, like he's doing an anti-mask mandate, but he just got tested positive for COVID.
Yeah.
So it's
Cree says, by the way, y'all hear about the school shooting on the first day of school? Baby, we've been inside for 2 years. Who are you mad at? Right.
I didn't hear about a school shooting.
Me neither.
But I did hear the numbers. Some of the numbers was a little big after the first day of school for some of the kids testing positive for COVID. I don't have a kid in school anymore, in grade school anymore, because my baby graduated.
Congratulations.
But I did see everything that was going on with all my friends and everything posting. I was looking at the news for the first day of school in just Los Angeles and how the lines were so long because they needed to see if the children were vaccinated or not. And if they weren't vaccinated, then they had to have a negative COVID test. And the lines were so long. So my question was, what time does the first class start? What time was first period? Because if you got to check all these kids, it's no way you're going to get them in the school by 7:50 or 8:10, whatever time first period is. You're not going to finish checking some of these kids to maybe the mid-second period or nutrition.
Right.
So I think the school situation, they was in such a rush to get the kids back in school. And, everybody was focused on the teachers getting vaccinated or the teachers having it, but nobody really thought out the whole process for the students. If you have a very small private school or a small charter school, I think the lines wouldn't have been nearly as bad. But for these public schools, you have thousands of students. You have 9th to 12th grade attending these schools. That's a lot of students. And you want to check all these students. And is this something that they're going to do every day?
Right.
It's not an electronic setup where it's like, oh, you get a card if you have a vaccination card, so you could just come into the school. Like, I'm very confused on what the protocol is for the long run for the LAUSD schools. I don't understand the long run protocol for how they're going to make this work for these kids. I really don't understand what learning environment they're trying to surround these kids with. It's really, really confusing to me. It's confusing to me as a parent whose kid is not involved, but I can only imagine for the parents whose kids are involved in grade school right now in LA, it can't be comforting.
Right.
To understand everything that's going on, because they make knee-jerk reactions and then they put these rules on everybody. And I I think it's a little ridiculous. So it looks really confusing to me, and I don't like it at all. I don't understand it. I know the kids was ready to get out. I know the kids was ready to go back to school, but if it's just not a safe environment for the kids, the teachers, and the administration, then maybe they should have thought about it or should have thought it out a little bit better than they did. It just doesn't make sense to me. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the second state.
I'm just looking for it.
Oh. I don't think he was, because Hodge is right here in the comments. He says these festivals, aka super spreader events, are a real source of the problem, but they care about public safety. Right.
Crystal says Alabama and Georgia.
Alabama.
Oh, and Georgia? I didn't know Georgia was one of them, Crystal.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Alabama makes sense to me.
That's what it is. I know it was Alabama. Yeah.
Is it Alabama?
Yeah.
I'm about to look it up.
FLG D-Lo says, I'm praying for mine.
I'm praying for all the babies.
Yeah.
I really am, because it just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I cannot comprehend how the school system thought this protocol out. Like when they all sat down and said, we want the kids to go back to school, I don't think they thought the whole system out very well.
At all.
Yeah, it makes no sense to me. And don't get me wrong, some kids are very, very excited to go back to school.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They haven't been back to school since March of 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, they're excited to go back to school, and I understand that, but you got to make it safe. And I just don't understand if it's still in the most safest space in Los Angeles,
right?
In California, I wouldn't say it is.
Nah.
You sat back. That coffee didn't make you sit back.
Nah, I've been looking through my phone and looking up videos and all this. I've been very active on the show so far. Like I've rarely looked at the camera this whole time.
Look at the camera. Look at the camera.
Let me get some camera time, people.
Okay.
Tahaja Matwire says, the moment one fully vaccinated kid gets COVID, they'd have to quarantine all the students. Also, they would need to clean and disinfect the classrooms.
Yeah.
Love you too, D-Lo. That's my nephew.
I know. He just had the baby, right?
Yeah. Well, over a year ago.
Oh,
that's so wild.
God damn.
I know, right?
Doesn't feel like it's been a year.
That's so wild. Crystal Wood says they are testing kids, but they can't get the vaccine. I was surprised when we got tested for COVID, and they said our son, who was 2 years old, can be tested, and we were all negative.
Good.
I mean, because I guess kids could still spread it. You know what I'm saying? It lives in or on us, right? Like, yeah. So they want to make sure, and that's why I feel like it's weird that. Well, I don't think it's weird. Like, there are some schools that have the kids going back, with all the precautions, it's the mask and all that, but they have a teacher's aide, but the teacher is actually still at home virtually. Like,
that's odd.
But you don't care about the teacher's aide?
Yeah, but the TA can be there?
Right. So, like, the teacher's aide would pretty much be doing what the parent would be doing at home, guiding them through and just making sure that they're doing the work. You know what I'm saying? The teacher will still be doing it virtually. It's like everyone's just trying to make it work, man. And I get it, but a lot of people aren't.
I think they're rushing.
Yeah.
I think they're rushing and they're not thinking things through. And if they don't think things through, the protocols just don't make sense.
Right. I mean, like we talked about before, the shout out to Body Armor, by the way.
You sure?
Body Armor clothing. Like we talked about before, it takes a certain amount of months for after the trial for the vaccine to be able to be FDA approved.
Right.
So why not just wait until that point?
Yeah.
To try to make life come back to try to make things go back to normal.
Agreed.
Or a sense of normalcy. Because the thing is, you have we all know you have people who are against the vaccine. You have people who are for the vaccine. You have white people who are against the vaccine because they're like, oh, well, first of all, you have black people who are against the vaccine because history tells us that we haven't, first.
Our trust level.
Yeah, our trust level
is a little different.
Our trust level is very low when it comes to healthcare and the government.
Most definitely.
One, and they see a government who has kept healthcare away from us in most places, what I'm saying, especially in lower income situations.
Right.
And now they see influx of people of people wanting us to get the vaccine. You need to get the vaccine to get the vaccine. Here, I'm going to put this drug dealer on this ad so you can feel comfortable and feel like you relate. So you got to get the vaccine. I'm going to have Juvenile remake Back That Ass Up and throw it to you with girls shaking their asses. So you got to get the vaccine.
That was
so
crazy.
Of course, they're going to look at you sideways and be like, I'm not sure. And then you got people, of course, people talking about the Tuskegee experiment, blah, blah, blah. Like, well, they gave them syphilis. They didn't give them syphilis. That's not what happened. Let me just break down with the Tuskegee experiment, because I hear that used a lot. And okay. I do like, that is a valid example, but what it is, you guys are explaining incorrectly, and it just kills the whole argument. Okay. So Tuskegee experiment is an experiment that happened from the 30s to the 70s, where they took black people and Tuskegee and they gave them pretty much placebos. So or they withheld the vaccine for syphilis. So a lot of people have the misconception that the Tuskegee experiment is when they injected a bunch of black people with syphilis. It is not. They were looking for people with quote unquote what they call bad blood, which is people with syphilis, and they would pretend to be treating them and see what the effects were after that, see how that goes with it when they're untreated. So that was them actually keeping a vaccine away from them. Not giving them a vaccine and putting something else in them. It was keeping the vaccine away from them. So it's a complete opposite of what's happening right now. Now, still, an medical experiment on our people is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's a good reason to not trust what's going on right now. So black people and the government and healthcare have always had a bad relationship. Yeah. Now, you have white people who are like, one, it's you can't tread on my freedom. I have the right. You can't force me to do anything.
Right.
And you're gonna put this thing in me, this microchip. You're gonna put something in me, and what that's in the vaccine that's gonna control whatever. When in the history of whitedom has white people been controlled? You know what I'm saying, are oppressed, or you know what I'm saying? When have they ever done anything to you, to keep you down, to, there's never in the history of Whitington. ever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
I do.
It's just so, like I say this all the time, it's so weird how both ends of the spectrum are agreeing to the same thing, but for completely different reasons.
Very different.
You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I can't tell you what to do. But I mean, hell, I see way more anti-vax posts than I do people saying get vaccinated. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I've been called dumb. I've been called stupid. I've been called a sheep. I've been called a follower. I've been called a science experiment. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't see anything on my thing saying get vaccinated, or you guys are dumb for not getting vaccinated, right. Or the reason why we're in this is because you guys won't get vaccinated. No, I understand. It's a personal choice. Yeah, I mean, I understand it's a trial period for this vaccine. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I understand it's a virus that we don't really understand yet, and that keeps mutating, mainly because we're given the opportunity to. We're giving it the chance to mutate. But I take it as, I know a lot of people who had COVID severely. I know people who had COVID who were hospitalized because of it. And they range in different ages, and it was because of different reasons. And when they, are pro-vax and they want to get vax, I know where that's coming from.
They were in that hospital. They couldn't have visitors. I know people who were sent home with oxygen tanks. I know people who was in the hospital for days, and they was having a hard time. They were scared. They really didn't know if they was going to walk out of that hospital. So you have to understand where people are coming from and their perspective of it. If you had COVID really bad, severely,
I was down for a whole month last year.
You were.
I was down for a whole month.
Yeah. So
you know what that does to my career? Not being able to work for a month?
I do.
So
I think you have to look at the perspective of the people who get the vaccination and the reason they're getting it. And they don't owe you a why they got it. But we don't know what people did to get it. People can say, well, I had COVID, so I got the vaccination. And you're like, oh, you're stupid. You don't know how severe it was. You don't know if people did it for their job. You don't know. You just don't know. And you're like, well, I would quit my job. Well, some people aren't going to quit their job.
Yeah.
This is their job. This is the career they've chosen. This is the career they want to be in. They're not going to quit their job.
And also, since we're a free country, that's your choice to be able to quit your job if you don't want to.
Exactly.
They're not saying I'm going to stab you with this needle. You know what I'm saying? They're saying if you don't, then
leave.
Yeah. And this is not new. People are acting like vaccines are new. My ex works in human resources in the medical field, and every year she has to get a vaccine as long as she's worked there.
Happy.
Yeah, it's not new.
I have a lot of friends who are nurses, and they all have to get the flu shot. They all, when it's flu season, they have to get the flu shot.
Guess what that is?
They don't have
a vaccine.
They have it's a vaccine. They have no choice. Like when T was going to work during flu season, they eventually told him, Tahaji, this is your last day to come in if you don't get your flu shot. Like you have to have your flu shot. What is he supposed to do? My husband been in this job for 10 years. This is how he take care of us. He's supposed to just quit his job, so he was getting the vaccination. So you have to understand people's perspectives before you just go around calling people dumb, even if they want it or they don't want it. We can all agree to disagree, but you don't have to sit up here and call people names and say other bullshit about people. I think that's ridiculous. I can respect your opinion and disagree with it at the same time. And hopefully you can do that for me and vice versa.
Yeah, and honestly, for some people, I feel we gotta get to some of these comments too.
Okay.
But for some people, I feel like it's them feeling a certain way for not doing what they feel like they should do. You know what I'm saying? It's like trying to find reasons for not doing their part in the whole situation,
defending themselves.
Yeah. But no one's attacking you.
But no one's attacking you.
You have
okay.
options.
Yeah, it's okay. You don't have to do it.
If you a lot of restaurants, if they're talking about in New York, you can't go to certain places if you are not vaccinated, and it's like, okay, that's fine. Your choice, your options are
these
get
other
vaccinated
places.
to go there, or Postmates,
go
DoorDash. Yeah, you have all these options. Cook at home. You're not being forced to do anything. Cherie Taylor says, schools don't provide testing here. They are leaving it up to the parents to let them know about symptoms and our positive tests and to quarantine their kids. If 3% of my girls' schools test positive within 14 days, the school shuts down. But if 2.9% are positive and then day 15 comes, they start over. Wow.
2.9 and 3%. Wow.
Yeah, that's wild. And she's at Wisconsin, Milwaukee.
Okay.
Tahaji says it's free. Yeah, the vaccine is free. Crystal Wood says FDA not approving it. They don't even approve food on the shelves. Allegedly, Beyond Meat, I think, is the brand. Is the brand
that's being
investigated. Well, if you guys if you guys understand how the FDA
Food
works,
and Drug Administration. That's what it stands for.
You can honestly put anything on the shelf and it not be approved, and they have stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks of products that they have to approve. They're mad behind. You know what I'm saying? I could put something that's completely GMO filled and put organic on the label, put it on the shelves, and it can sell until they catch up to it.
And if you really look at the back of it, a lot of people put this is not FDA approved.
Yeah,
like it may be in like the finest, tiniest, smallest font, but they put it is on there.
But they don't have to though.
But they don't have to.
Yeah,
long as they don't put FDA approved, and it isn't.
Right,
they're fine.
There's so much.
They don't have to acknowledge it at all.
You're dealing with the Food and Drug Administration. Do you imagine how many? You go to the grocery store. How many products are on those shelves That's all that has to go through the FDA.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
When you do get approved, you definitely do put that. This has been FDA approved. But if they don't have FDA anywhere on it, most likely it's not FDA approved.
Sheree Taylor says, technically, my girls go to the same school, but they're on different buildings. Taylor is in the 6th through 12th graders. Kennedy is much smaller with 3rd and 5th.
Oh, I didn't know she had a Kennedy.
Oh, yeah, she does.
Yeah, I see it.
Crystal Wood says, hold up, back that ass up with the national anthem, laugh my ass off. No matter my mood, I'm dancing to it. Vax that thing up. You're a fine looking brother, won't you vax that thing? Oh, man, that made me upset.
That's them listening to your story.
I'm trying to find. Oh, there we go. Crystal Wood says, it's forcing us to really all get comfortable with homeschooling our kids if you're not comfortable with COVID. I'm so nervous about this new chapter in our life, school for my big baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of unknowns.
It's scary.
It's a lot of unknowns. FLG Delo said the Karen's been out this summer. Definitely. And let's see. Chris, I'm sorry. Thanks for being active, you guys, in these comments. Crystal Wood says, every person's situation is different. Just do what's best for you and educate yourself on both sides, but don't judge the other people's decision. Exactly.
I totally agree.
Exactly. Exactamundo. Cree says, people will do lines of coke off a stripper's booty, but won't get vaccinated. Cocaine and vitamins ain't FDA approved either. Make it make sense. She talking about my last weekend. Don't be putting me out on the street. Don't be putting my business out on the street like that, Cree. Like that's not cool. That's not cool. Speaking of doing lines of coke off of strippers' butts, we had
what are you speaking of?
my boy Remy celebrated his 40th birthday last week, and Eva hooked us up with connected us with a little person stripper. Little person sounds so much more offensive than midget. No. But on the website it said midget.
It said midget.
So I'm like, what do we like? I don't know.
Why you have to say Eva said she was?
Because you sent the website.
Well, let me explain. So,
let me back it up. Back it up.
Let me explain. Let me rewind real quick. So Casey asked, "Did I know midget strippers?"
Because Remy's he's had a little person fetish for as long as I've known him. I've known him for over a decade, well over a decade.
So I know two. I do know two.
Ty just says, "What a segue!"
I do know two little strippers.
I don't know what we're segueing to.
Little people strippers. So I contacted the people I know. One of them, she doesn't do it anymore. She stopped stripping. The other one, she's like a low-key reality star. Mm-hmm. Like she's not big, but she's out there. She's
not big.
But she's not.
Yes, Eva. She's a little person.
She's not a huge influencer, but she is a reality star. So
crazy. I knew Eva about that life.
So with that being said, I reached out to her and she gave me the website. She was like, well, here, have your friend go here to the website. I was like, oh, cool. I never knew this website existed. And then I had another homegirl and I asked her, I was like, hey, don't such and such know some midget strippers? And she was like, let me ask. So my homegirl asked and she hit me back with the same website. So I'm like, okay, this is the website they must go to. So I sent the website to KC. In return, KC sent it to the person over Remy's party. So y'all got a person.
Yeah. She was dope.
Was she dope?
She was dope. And the funny thing is, so I sent one of my group chats a picture, and my homeboy was like, yo, is her name blah, 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 blah? And I was like, yes. He was like, oh, shit, I didn't know she was a stripper. I'm like, Lawrence. It was Lawrence. Of course, Lawrence know the little person stripper that we hired. But yo, it's hilarious because she had this one move she kept trying to do the whole night, right?
Was she themed? Did she come out in like a costume?
I mean, it was sexy. Like she was
okay.
And she had the whip and everything. Okay. Yeah, we didn't get like like a chicken suit or anything.
I didn't mean a chicken suit.
Tyler just says, "Will she have price?" Let me stop. No, she actually made bank that night. Like she couldn't even fit all the ones in her bags, and she was like, "You guys are so generous." Like she was like, "I would love, like I want to stay." Like she was lit. But so Remy's a dancer, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. A Jamaican dancer at that. So he's all about the wine and blah blah blah. So he asked her, is it okay, if I dance too, and she was like, yeah, it's cool. So she didn't know what she didn't know what she was getting into.
Cree, you and my husband gonna get kicked off. We're kicking Cree and Taji off right now. So Cree just simply stated, do you call that a chicken nugget? And then Haji had asked, was she half price? Let me stop. I'm kicking them both off. I'm kicking them both off right now. Everybody gone. I'm not playing with neither one of them anymore.
I'm trying.
You are. So was she good?
No, Cree. Oh, we need some sweetie sour sauce. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, Cree, you are going to hell.
Yeah. I said, yeah.
Cree said, I'm sorry. I don't want to be canceled. I take it back.
We cancel you for 5 minutes.
Oh, shit. Cree wins this episode.
A chicken nugget.
For the listeners, everyone's just yelling at Cree right now.
Yes.
Cree says it was a mistake. I'm trying to order the sweetie meal at McDonald's right now.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
She was amazing.
Oh, she was great.
So did she whine?
So listen, she has one move she kept trying to do, right? Mm-hmm. She kept trying to lay across his lap. She kept trying to put her legs up and lay across his lap. But every time she'll put one leg up, Remy would be like, "Bow, bow, bow." And so, after she tried, you could tell she was trying to do the same because she did the setup 3 times. And I'm like, Remy, just let her do her move. Let her do it. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. But the bow was way more exciting than the actual move that it was. But she was dope though. She was dope.
I'm so glad it all worked out.
Oh, Cree.
I know a little bit of everybody.
Oh, Cree.
You'll be surprised how many times people hit me and go, I need a stripper. I don't know if you know. And I'll be like, okay, girl or boy. Right. Yeah, I know a lot of people.
We going to hell, yeah.
So I'm really glad it worked out. I'm so glad he had a great birthday. A little bit. I can't stand it.
All right. So we didn't even get to Afghanistan. Jesus Christ, it's been an hour.
No, we didn't. We gonna stop right here with Cree's at.
Yeah, man. Sheesh, Cree.
Y'all funny.
Oh man. Trying to find a quick pic real quick.
A quick pic of what? Why do you have all the pictures of me?
For your video. Crystal sent them to me. Or somebody sent them to me. Here we go.
Oh, that's her. You're so dope. Throw it up so everybody can see it. Oh, you have a lot of pictures. You guys, can they see it?
Not yet. Oh,
you guys, wait till you see the picture.
Cree is a mess.
Don't stop. Keep going.
Oh man. So yeah, guys, we even get to the deep part of our show.
We didn't,
but
we kept it really light. Here's the picture, you guys.
Yeah, buddy. So he had a great time. Let me see.
I love it.
Hold on.
Remy looking so ready.
Yeah, he had a blast. He had a blast. But yeah.
She is a little bit. She is a little bit.
Oh man. Yeah.
So I'm so glad it all worked out.
It was so funny because when his fiance or ex-fiance, whatever they are, when she threw the party for him, and she's saying, I know you wanted something for a long time, blah blah blah, and this and this and this and blah blah. He goes, you got me a midget.
So he knew.
Oh yeah. Well, once she said that, when somebody can say you want something for a long time and you know that it's a midget,
he really wanted this. It was
time to get that itch scratched. Oh man, yeah, guys. So that's our show. And if you guys don't know who Remy is, at the beginning of every one of our videos of our lives, you hear Eva go, "Hi, Remy." That's because he films all of our lives. Yeah. And this is his equipment that we're using too. Yeah. By the way. Yeah. So yes.
I'm so glad he had a good time.
He had
he looked
ball.
Very ready.
Oh yeah, ready.
He looked very ready. She looked ready too. They look ready together. Funny?
So I video called one of my group chats, right?
No, that face.
Romello.
So you sent him a picture of her?
No, I video called.
Oh, so they saw it
when it was happening. Yeah, it was great, man.
I'm glad.
It was. Let me.
He don't look. He looks very, very surprised.
Oh yeah, it was great. Remy was in his bag, man. Oh, this is better. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys.
He got so many pictures, y'all. It's so many pictures here. She ready, y'all. She ready. Dude wants they can see her money. She made money.
Oh yeah, definitely.
She had fun. I love it.
Look at his face. But yeah, she made bread that night though. She definitely made bread.
Good.
Oh man.
That's all right, guys. All right.
So on that note,
Casey always put my business out there who I know.
But when Lawrence was like, yo, is her name such and such? I was like, of course your ass would know the little person stripper that we got.
I love it.
Yes.
I'm so happy it all worked out.
It did. He had a blast.
So we're going to end it right there.
Yes.
That's our show.
Yes.
We want to thank you guys for joining us tonight. And don't forget, our live is coming. The Eventbrite link will be up September 6th, which is a Monday. It is not a Tuesday. September 6th is a Monday. Mm-hmm. And our live is from 4 to 10 at the Pattern Bar, downtown LA.
Creed says, hell, this is a plug for her. Shorty gonna be booking.
Hey.
Shorty. Crystal Wood says, and that's gonna make me dance. Oh,
so man. Just to give you guys the bill on the show.
Y'all the best. We have the best listeners.
We do. And tonight was a good show. Y'all was so interactive.
Yeah.
We started off talking about what?
I don't know, man.
I know we ended up talking about Anderson .Paak. Oh, we talked about my birthday.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah, my birthday was last Wednesday for those who joined the show late. Yeah, my birthday was last Wednesday, and we discussed it. I turned 46 years old. And just to
Yay.
just the FYI, once again, I have no issues with my age, and that is why he clowns me all the time.
The only reason.
And
was a swipe search session on Tinder. All right, then. I see you.
So we started off talking about my birthday celebration. And then for my birthday, we talked about Aaliyah. We talked about music, Aaliyah, and coming on streaming. Then we talked about Anderson .Paak saying he doesn't want music released after he transitions and passes away.
I get that.
And then, I
said I get that.
And then we talked about, somehow from Anderson .Paak, we went to schools. We talked about like COVID and what's going on in the anti-mask mandate that's in Alabama and Texas right now. And I think my niece said Georgia. And then from that anti-mask mandate in those states, we talked about what's going on with the school system in LA Unified. And then from that, somehow from the LA Unified school system, we started talking about midget strippers.
Little person strippers.
Little people stripping. Because Casey asked me, did I know one? And I gave him a link. And they hired a stripper. And seems like everything went well. Come to find out, Lauren's a good stripper. So, small world. And
see what she did there?
I didn't do it on purpose. So,
we are all going to hell for this episode.
Man, chicken nugget. Yeah. So we talked about this is what we talked about. And
Lord have mercy.
Oh, just one more last plug. Don't forget this Friday, Cree is having her sip and grind in the city of Gardena. Once again, if you're interested in her sip and grind, we will put it in our story. And her Instagram is Creative Liberty with 2 E's. CREE. Right? Creative Liberty with 2 E's. And you can click the link in her bio and you can get tickets and you can go sip and grind.
Yes. CREEATIVELIBETY. No, RT.
R2. I said RT. Yes.
CREEATIV.
Creative Liberty. So if you guys want to sip and grind this Friday night starting at 7:30, most definitely click the link in her bio and go have some fun with her. And we hope to see you all on September 6th.
And all are welcome, guys. Even the chicken nuggets.
Even the chicken nuggets.
Even the chicken nuggets.
Yeah,
why is this not?
She has all levels, 21 and over, you guys. It's 21 and over. So that was our show for the day. Thank you, everybody who joined. We really, really appreciate it. Once again, for everybody who sent me love on my birthday, I appreciate it. If you want to see the actual video that Casey made for my birthday, it is on the Taco Tuesday page.
Yes.
It's the last post we posted, and it was a very sweet video, and he got some really close people in my life to say something to me on the video, and it really meant a lot to me. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And that is our show tonight.
And that is our show, guys. Thank you guys for joining us. As always, follow us on Instagram at Taco Tuesday 365. Make sure you guys go to our YouTube. And you know what? If you have any spare time, just go through our past videos and just click on them, give them a little view because we need them. And make sure you subscribe and hit that notification button so you guys know when we go on. You guys know when we post new videos. You guys know when we put new information out there. And make sure you check us out on iTunes, Apple Podcasts,
iHeartRadio, iTunes, Spotify,
Spotify,
Podbean,
wherever you can find
Apple
your podcast, we're all there.
All streaming apps.
But yeah, guys, thanks for joining us. And as always, I'm Casey.
I'm E.
And we are Not Your Average Podcast. Holla.
Good night, you guys.
Psych.
The
Picture me, feeling free. I can hear the heaven singing through the trees. Summer breeze, overseas. Everything in life working as he pleases. Look at the blue skies to ease my stress. Everything I need, I receive, God bless. Just a child from the ghetto back streets. On the drive, never wanna take the back seats. Relaxing with my faction. No stress, no hate, no distractions. Let the sunshine be the main attraction. Holiday give me so much satisfaction, yeah.